Alright, hello everybody, this is X99 playing a game called Dungeon Merchant. This game came out 4 or 5 days ago on Steam. Comes in with a price tag of only $5 US. I'm really enjoying the game, guys. I want to go ahead and show you part of the game after playing a game for like 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours, something like that. And the reason I'm continuing to play it right now is because I did notice a bug, and somebody else reported this bug in their negative review. I'm not going to give this game a negative review, but it does have a bug where if you go in and you exit the game, which saves the game and everything like that, sometimes you'll load back into the game and all your characters that you've worked so hard on leveling up and equipping with like some really good gear, their gear will be gone or basically just buggy gear that has zero value. And I'll show you kind of how the game plays and we'll talk about the bug. But I just want to go ahead and show you kind of how this game works. So this game shows you your current roster. Now this is like people that come into your bar and they're looking for work. Like this guy here, Lawrence Knightley. And you can hire them for like a cost of like 100 in gold if they're a higher level than 1. The highest level I've seen come into the bar is level 2, and then it costs like 150 gold. But you'll have knights, you'll have mages, you'll have archers come into your bar looking for work. And then you have a shop seller that'll come into your bar selling 4 items every time. And you can click on any of these items and see kind of how much damage they do, the overall cost, what level the item is. You can see that's a mask to cover up. Now what you're looking to do is when you hire these people that come into your bar, they're going to go over to your roster. And once they come into your roster, you're going to want to go ahead and equip those guys with gear. So you have 4 items. You have a basic weapon, you have a helmet, you have body armor, and then you have anything they can hold in their hands. Now here you see I'm holding a town portal, because this is like one of the best items in the game that I found. Because what this item does is it essentially allows you to return to the safety anytime you get in trouble in a dungeon. Now, besides equipping these adventurers with gear, so you can send them off into the dungeon to collect loot for you to sell in your shop, or to collect loot so you can equip other adventurers. You also have requests here from people that are coming in. These change probably every 5 or 10 minutes, and it'll be requests. Sometimes these items don't pay off to equip, sell these items for the request over selling them in the store. Now, every item does it does go up and down. As you can see, these particular scrolls are going up in value. And if they had a blue arrow pointing down, that means that item is going down in value. So for example, this item right here, this bow, is showing that it's recently went down in value, whereas this health potion and these town portals are going up in value, which means it'll cost you more, but it also means you can sell it for more in your shop. Okay. So the other thing you can do with an adventurer is you can level them up by sending them for it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to train them, and they will level up when you do that. And leveling up has a cost based on what level you're currently at. So I think that like level 1 to level 2 is only 20 gold, but as you can see, this level 21 knight, to level them up to level 22 would cost 420 gold. Down here is your current gold amount, and in this game you are doing all this because you have to pay back for damages you did. It gives you a little story when the game starts. It tells you were a magician and you tried to defend yourself in a high-level dungeon or something like that, and you cast some high-level magic and you don't cause a lot of damage to a nearby town, and now you have to pay for all the damage you did, and you need 100,000 gold to completely restore the town that you blew up. But blowing up that town did save your life as well. So here we see the dungeon. It'll kind of tell you what kind of monsters you're going to see in the dungeon, how many mobs are in the dungeon, and this shows the difficulty of the dungeon. So different adventurers will get different types of gear. So if you click on this eye down here, it'll tell you that demons or knights will conquer demons. This is what demons are weak to knights. The undead are weak to warriors. Ghosts are weak to mages. And beasts, like snakes and stuff like that, are weak to rangers. It also tells you that knights are good at finding armor, warriors are good at finding weapons, mages are good at finding scrolls, and rangers are good at finding gold. Also, for the pricing on different gear, the more demons there are in a dungeon, the more swords to sell for, because people want swords, they can go slay these demons. As you will see here, demons, right? Knights kill demons. The more undead there are in a dungeon, clubs go up in value. The more ghosts there are, we're going to see wands go up because mages are looking for them to fight the ghosts. And then more beasts there are, like snakes and cobras and stuff like that, then bows go up in price because rangers are the ones that use bows to fight those beasts. And the more enemies there are in a dungeon, armor goes up in value. And the higher the enemy strength, as we saw with those fists, the value of potions and scrolls goes up. So it's all right there if you forget. So I really like the layout of this game. I like the UA. I like that there's 6 different sections. And when you, let's say we take our mage here and we go ahead and send him into the dungeon. Now you can only send one warrior or one adventurer into a dungeon at a time. You can't team all these guys up. At least not yet. I don't think you ever can. But let's go ahead and send him into the dungeon. You can also pay money to send him deeper into the dungeon so he'll get better gear and to kind of save time. But I kind of like getting more gold and getting the easy kills. Even though this is a level 18 mage, I'll send him into level 1, level 2, level 3, etc. I don't mind because this is a kind of a grindy game anyway. So I'll just get all the extra gold for all the easy kills. And we see I'm getting 10 gold. I also got a loot item there. And right now I already have 2 chests that I can open. Now, if your adventurer does die down in the dungeon, you lose all the gear that you've equipped him with. Plus, you lose all the money and all the items he's found. It's gone for good. And then you'll have to come back here and hire another adventurer. So I'd probably want to hire another mage if this guy died. But there's a way to prevent your adventurer from dying, and that's by simply equipping these scrolls. These town portals. If they ever get in danger when they get to a hair of health, I have not seen an adventurer die yet that had a scroll on him. Because every time they get to a hair of health, even in the middle of a battle, they'll use that portal and portal home to safety. Portal right back to your roster area here. So it's a pretty fun game. I really like it. Like I said, the only problem I had is it takes you a long time to find and equip all the, some really good gear. And if you ever do go save it and then you load back in, you can always load back your game. But if you ever do that, you do risk losing all your gear, and that's definitely not any fun. That happened to me earlier tonight. Now, I did have a couple of times when I loaded back in at lower levels, and I had no problems. But tonight, I did quit the game for a couple hours. I came back, and I saw that all my gear was like bugged out. I lost a lot of gear on all my adventures. So that's why I'm continuing to play for hours on end now, because I know that if I save it, I'm probably going to lose all my gear. And yeah, I don't really want to try to find more gear to equip my guys with, even though it's really not that hard. So as you go deeper and deeper, I'm on the 6th floor of the dungeon. The loot does start to get better. You start getting multipliers. Right now you can see I'm getting 3 times the gold. But the monsters are getting more and more deadly. The thing is I'm fighting like level 6 monsters right now, and my guy's level 18. So he's not having too much of a problem. But every time you get back here, you do get an option to either return home with what you got or go a level deeper. Now, you'll see that I have 5 chests here, and once we get through this dungeon, we can come back home, and we can, as long as we get home safely, we can open all these chests and see all the different stuff. Now, remember, mages are going to typically find a lot of potions and scrolls. So if I was looking for weapons or armor, I'd want to take a knight or a warrior into the dungeon instead. You see here, this is a knight. I don't even have a warrior, so the next warrior I see, I'll probably hire him just so I can start getting some weapons. Right. So again, my shopkeeper is selling different kinds of gear now. Now, when I first started this game, these health potions were fantastic. I was using health potions when I couldn't really afford these scrolls, but these scrolls are a heck of a lot better than potions. And then sometimes you'll find that these, you can make money. So, for example, I need a headband, a bow. I don't have any bows, and I don't have any wands, and I don't have any clubs that I can buy, and I don't have any in my stock that I can fill these requests out. But a lot of times, the price you can sell an item for that might match your request, it'll sell for more money just by placing it in your shop. And to do that, you simply click on the item and click sell, and it'll go to your shop. And you can expand your shop and stuff like that. I've expanded my shop to go from 4 items to 8 items. And then you can also purchase like selling stuff faster, which costs money. So we're going to continue to go deeper and deeper in this dungeon. And one other character that did come into my inn here was this guy here, and this was a miner, and it cost me 5,000 gold to hire him. And then I also upgraded him as well, and what he does is he mines gold, and he gives you a cut of his gold every time. So I upgraded him, so I think I get a bigger cut. And I think I spent about 12,000 gold on this miner with all the upgrades and everything like that. But now, every time I send him in to mine gold, I get 2,000 gold. But it does take 20 minutes to... So it takes 20 minutes to fill up that bar. So this is definitely going to be worthwhile if you're going to be playing this game for many hours. And to achieve the goal of 100,000 gold, you probably will be playing this game for many hours. So we're continuing to grind down. Now we're at level 10 with our mage. You still should not have any problems here. One cool thing about this too is you can equip like a mage with like plate armor and stuff like that. It doesn't seem to hinder him very much, or if any at all. You basically just want to try to protect him with the highest armor levels that you can find. And then of course he does need a war staff or a staff to cast his spells. So for example, you can equip a mage with like a sword, for example. So we're continuing to grind our way through the dungeon, and this is a fun little game. It's definitely a good time waster. If you're doing something like me and you're kind of working while at home and you need something to run in the background or something like that, then this is probably going to be a really good game to kind of, help you make the hours go by. Just looking for something to waste your time. Obviously, you don't have any control over like the spells I cast here. There's nothing I can do or click here to kill a monster faster or anything like that. This is all automatically controlled. And in fact, if you equip your character with like a potion or a scroll, they use that automatically. I can't control that at all. So that's all completely automated. So a lot of times you're just sitting here watching your character grind. Now, one thing I could do is I could go ahead and pay the money and level these guys up 420 gold. I think I will do that. I mean, while this guy's going through the dungeon, I might as well go ahead and continue leveling these two guys up and pay the money to do that. It seems like a worthwhile investment to me. As I've leveled up here, I'm keeping just a few of these town portals on hand in case my character ever does portal out, like he'll probably do here. You see his health is going down low. Yeah, he's probably going to end up having to use that portal scroll to portal home. Yeah, this guy's probably going to put him in danger here. We'll see. Yeah. He portaled out, and he's back home. And you see we got the money that he had, and we also got, it looks like, 7 chests to open. So to open a chest, you just go ahead and click on it. You'll see we got a potion. We don't need these potions anymore. The scrolls are what we want now. But we're going to go ahead and sell those. The bad thing is the potions don't sell for a whole lot of money. We got a club. There's nothing here asking for a club on a request. We're just going to go ahead and sell that club to get it out of our hands. And the damage scrolls, I haven't really used them, but they do sell for a buttload of money. So I do like these things because the more hits they have, the more they sell for. They're just really good money makers for sure. And then we have an armor piece. We can see the hit points is 30. I don't think anybody needs a 30. I think I already have armor above that. Let's see what this guy is. Yeah, this guy has 21 hit points on this, but it does do... This particular cap gives him 1.3 damage with his wine, so I think I'm just going to keep that. And I'll sell this particular helmet. However... Yeah, see, this is what I mean. We have a level 11 or higher helm. It'll give me this person with this request will pay 108 gold for this. Well, right now I can sell it for 135, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell that on my shop. Yeah, I'm going to make more money than filling the request here. So here we have another person coming in and selling stuff. Yeah, there's really nothing here I want. So I'm just going to continue to take my mage down here into the dungeon. Now, obviously they need to fix the bug where if you save the game, it should always bring all your characters back with all their gear and never bug out. So that definitely needs to be fixed before I can truly recommend this game. I'm hoping the developer does, you know, figure out what's wrong with that and fix the game so that if you save the game and come back later, it doesn't bug out on you. There are some other improvements I would like to see in this game. I would like a little more control of the dungeon. I wish that we could actually, you know, I'm going to bring this guy home because he does not have another town portal, so I have nothing in my hand, so I can see that. So I don't want to risk my guy dying, because if they take too much damage and they have no way to either heal themselves with a healing potion or portal out, they can die. You certainly wouldn't want to lose a guy after leveling it this much. So we're just going to go ahead and sell these items that I got. I got another town portal. That's perfect, because I'll go ahead and equip that on him. Now he's good to go. So items do sell here in your store. It just takes a little bit of time, and one of the upgrades I did was to make items sell faster. I guess the game's pretty cool. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I just wish the bug was fixed. You know, 100,000 gold is a lot of money to set down and try to grind out in one sitting. And with the current bug as it is, you know, I mean, you don't want to lose all your equipment that you grinded for. I don't want another knight. I'm looking for that, looking for the warrior is what I want. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool little game. I definitely think it's worth the $5, even with the bug. But definitely, if the developer fixes this bug, if you guys check the Steam page and see that he's fixed this bug, then I would definitely recommend this game, especially if you like games like this. This is a pretty neat little gem. And I do actually believe that the developer will fix the bug so that your gear won't come back buggy or missing when you load into a game. So this has been Dungeon Merchant, guys. I'll have the link down below if you guys want to check this game out on Steam. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure you comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. This has been Zach79. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care.